My throat with such an intense pain. A single tear falls from my cheek. The more I try to suppress this natural feeling, the reptilian in me transforms my esophagus and mouth into a chamber of lava. My thoughts attempt to suppress my body from its actions. Higher and higher, brainwaves fly, unable to stop it. Beginning to feel it climb to its final destination. Clenching shut, hoping to stop it. No racing for deliverance of this never-ending pain. Again, human looking down at my destruction. So many crushed under the weight of the content that I have placed on it. Flush, time to rebuild. Speculation rise on who the beast may be. Hoping that my identity is not revealed. Because I am the beast that wish the word no more. I am drowning in my skin. Tainted color keeps me in. Dark as night to coffee cream. My blackness makes me wanna scream. Different shades within the face. The melting pot of a race. Black. I'm drowning. Going to a place I've never been. Who can help me? I need a friend. Nothing more forgotten locks. Courses ride in my veins. Natural locks kept in vain. Black, yeah. I am drowning. Who can help me? I am falling to a place I've never been. I am drowning in my shape, having curves you try to take, skin and bones to fill with meat, making me just a treat. Like you only for my flesh, hoping that they give a rest. 'Cause black is me. I am drowning. Who can save me? I am falling to a place I've never been.
If you don't mind, I would like to talk about something that is special to me, something that is special to everyone who has it. I would like to talk about my home with you. Now, I'm not referring to the place that I live in. See, that is a house, a home. It's much more than any house, apartment, condo, or mansion. Sometimes a home doesn't even have a location. When you have a home, you have something that is not tangible yet shelters you in the darkest of storms. It is priceless yet holds no monetary value. A home has no form, and it is able to stretch across seas, skies, land, and even space and time. Whether you leave it behind or it moves on its own, it always stays with you. Something that is vast, yet so small it could fit into your very arms, but it ain't always sunshines and lollipops. You deal with the constant challenges and take on many responsibilities that, if taken lightly, can bring you to the point of madness. The smallest mistake can turn into the biggest of catastrophes, like how a leaky faucet can turn into a flooded basement or a wall-to-wall plug into a house fire. Building it could take years, and the smallest mistake can make it crumble just like a cookie does when it's dropped into milk. However, if the foundation is built properly, it can withstand the pressure of God's finger. It is the only thing I know that gets stronger as the winds of life and the waves of tragedy try to erode its surface. It is the only thing I know that requires walls and ceilings to be broken down in order to make it stronger. Yeah. You know what? And that is my home.
Yo, yo, yo. How's everyone doing out there? I know it's not a lot of us here yet, but we're just getting started. My name's BBX. I'm a weirdo. I like to make noises with my mouth, so let's get it going. Everything you're about to hear is going to be 100% all from the mouth. Reverse. Are you ready? All from the mouth. Switch. If you want to hear the music, bump up the volume. If you want to hear the music, bump up the volume. Thank you guys so much. My name is BBX. Everything you heard is off from the mouth. We are the Transit Arts Band. All right, let's jam. Let's jam.
When I wake up in the morning, love, and the sunlight hurts my eyes, and something without warning, love, bears heavy on my mind. Then I look at you, and the world is alright with me. And just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day. Ahead of me seems impossible to face, and someone else instead of me always seems to know the way. Then I look at you, and the world is alright with me. And just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day. A lovely day. When the day lies ahead of me seems impossible to face, and someone else instead of me always seems to go the way. Then I look at you, and the world is alright with me. And just one look at you, and I know it's gonna be a lovely day.
Poem. Pen to paper has become my voice. When I have chosen to sew my mouth shut, fear has always been the warmest blanket to me. I always felt that I needed it to be there. Writing has now become my breath, and painting has become my sight. To remove the fears I determined that I needed, with just a stroke of a brush and the guide of a pen, the veil of fear is lifted. And where I find all the community that I needed, where some are born and others are cultivated in, like me. A home where fear is put at ease and passion flourishes, allowing me to breathe in brushstrokes and type in cadences that begin to mold me with the powerful guidance. My unframed soul rises in love for my artistic family, to share my gifts with all my people.
Oh, wow. Yo, guys, give a round of applause for Kat. That was an amazing poem. Yeah. My name is BBX again. I've come here to make more weird sounds in front of you guys. Let's get it started. All from the mouth. All from the mouth. Switch. Bass. Bass. Bet you can't roll like me, like. How you guys feeling? Okay. So we're getting there. I'm gonna give you one more, then we're gonna jam, and then we're gonna play some more music. All right. Once again, my name is BBX. I beatbox and stuff. All the noises you heard come straight from the mouth. Now we're going to jam for you guys. Hope you guys like it. Let's go. On you, someone.
I used to feel the thought words created a sentence would stop me in my tracks. Give me a moment, make me pause and say, love. I fell in love with a line today. Oh, I fell in love with the line today. Just to make it better, I try to work it away, but that just made me even sadder. I try to keep myself busy, I ran around in circles, think I make myself dizzy, to work it away, to work it away. Try to run it away. I try to make my head feel clearer. I traveled 70 states. The move around made me feel better. I try to keep myself busy. I ran around in circles, think I make myself dizzy. I worked it away. I slept it away. It's like grains in the sky. Sometimes I feel the metal clouds. Yeah, it's like grains in the sky. Sometimes I feel the metal clouds. Away, 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 away. It's like grains in the sky. Sometimes I feel those metal clouds. Away, away, away,
Some small needful facts that I've learned. A small needful fact is that pineapples are not native to Hawaii. That space is sometimes needed to bring people together. That parents or kids whose bruises gained over time write hymns, manuscripts, and case studies. That parents are kids whose scary monsters live in their mind instead of underneath their bed. That kids sometimes need a hand on their shoulder instead of their backside. That kids scream the loudest when their voice is under silence, and that they need their ear to hear their silence. That tears are usually later showing symptoms to much dangerous problems. That winning started with planning, which started with failing, which started with trying. That America's history and junk drawers have a lot in common. That understanding the needs of others can fulfill the needs within yourself. That cleaning your room can lead to cleaning thoughts. That family is built on respect rather than blood. That doing something for someone 3 times in a row will lead to an expectation. That everyone is valuable. That everyone is valuable. That everyone is valuable. That giving someone an option is better than forcing someone an answer. That you can feel loved if you show love in return. That planting many, many seeds will lead to growing one tree, and that most importantly, that you are loved. And that's some small, needful facts.
Ask them how they doing real quick. While I take a drink.
What time is it?
Yo, how's everyone doing out there? It's okay. How's everyone doing out there? You guys doing okay? Sweet. I heard someone in the back. Yeah, I'm gonna make some more weird noises. Level 1. Level 2. Level 3. 4. 5. 5. right, it is jam time.
Yeah. Let's do some fast.
Some fast?
Yeah. Let's give excitement.
I'm gonna let Drake take care of that one.
All right.
Jump forward, jump back, slide. Boogie all the way down to the floor. Move. Slide to the right, slide to the left. Shake your hands. Move. Oh yeah. Shake to the left, shake to the right. Come on, baby. Shake all nice and move all night. Put your hands to the left. Jump forward, jump back. Move. Oh yeah. All night. Move. Oh yeah.
I need something like soft, like jazzy soft. Yeah.
Like that?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's that noise? I think it's my mic.
Okay.
They say home is where the heart is, and I've never agreed so much. Home is where no matter what life throws, you walk the tightrope, dodge the jabs, and move past. The support's there to make you last. See, I ain't get that, I had to fight for it. But then I found my pocket in the bottom of the ocean, is life there. Euphoria washed over like a wave, I'm on beat, I'm in the pocket, I'm free, the slave. I woke up from my nightmare. I found my home, my group, my circle. I just want you to know that I love you. I love y'all like jumping into a well-made bed after a long day where tears shed. I love y'all like a warm shower on a cold night. Y'all might not know it, but you support the fight, and that's a just cause. You make this all seem right. You open my iris to see the light. I know I can be quiet sometimes, and you might assume I'm not right, but I promise I'm calm. Ain't nothing wrong, I'm just enjoying this life. My time in my home, probably listen to my songs, and I'm fine because you made it fine. And I bet y'all ain't even tried. Thank you.
Right. Okay. We got a few more left. All right, so we're about to see how fast I could go. Level 1. Level 2. Level 3. Bring it down. Bring it down. You guys feeling okay out there?
Woo!
Okay, we got a little bit of life out there. My name is BBX. I make weird sounds with my mouth and all that stuff. Anyways, you guys want to hear some more beatboxing? Yes. Okay, sweet. Here we go. Off from the mouth. Thank you guys. My name is BBX. I make noises.
Okay, I'm gonna do another poem. Do another poem.
Jay's gonna do another poem.
This is dedicated to my grandmother's hands. See, I never trade in grandma's hands. Grandma's hands had the divine strength to shape, create, form, and destroy, and I often was confused on whether to be in fear or in awe. She took crumbs and made them into culinary canvases that would make your mouth forget that it's not a leaky faucet. She must have studied Jesus' cookbook, as 7 ingredients often turn into meals and feasts for the masses, but make her angry and you wish an angel would sweep you from her almighty spoon. A quick slap would be so swift and quiet you thought you just remember the pain, never the initial hits. Yes, grandma's hands could bring the pain, but could also make a bad school day into a whimsical afternoon with just a hug and some warm food, maybe some words of wisdom with a plate of cookies or some chicken with some wise advice. I wouldn't trade anything for grandma's hands. But what could bring so much joy, love, discipline, and teachings and life in such a small package? Yes, grandma's hands. Grandma's hands. Go ahead and jam.
We should have did this.
Yep. Yeah.
Deliver me from this place of happiness. Come to me and deliver a dream. I find myself thinking of the time before you. I find myself thinking of the time before you, and how I sway to the beat of a dream of happiness. I wanna move, I wanna sing. You are my crew, you are my friend. Sometimes I love her, but you'll never win. Come deliver me a piece of happiness. We're getting your ride, go down the street, go up some mountains, go to the stream. I run away with you. Come deliver me from here to happiness. Come deliver me to a place that I can be free. We go parking, we go rocking, we go walking through the woods, and here comes my dream. To the sway of the trees. Sing a little birdie, sing the song for me. Dance like a deer, hopping around my dreams. Deliver me
Isn't she lovely? Isn't she wonderful? Isn't she precious? Less than 1 minute old. 'Cause I never thought the love we'd breathe and possibly a she. Isn't she lovely? Made from love. Isn't she pretty? Truly an angel best. Oh, I'm so happy. We have been heaven blessed. The least that God has done with you to give life to us. Isn't she lovely? Made from love. Isn't she lovely? Life and love are the same. Life is Aisha, the meaning of her name. Monday it could have not been done without you kissing life to walk. Isn't she lovely? Made from love.
Dragon and I roar mighty. With a moment's notice I can spit hot fire flames that fill my throat with such an intense pain. A single tear falls against my cheek. The more I try to suppress this natural feeling, the reptilian in me transforms my esophagus and mouth into a chamber of lava. My thoughts attempt to suppress my bodies from its actions. Higher and higher, brainwaves fly unable to stop it. Beginning to feel it climb to its final destination. Collapsing shut, hoping to stop it. Now racing for deliverance of this never-ending pain. Again, human looking down in my destruction. So many crushed under the weight of the content that I have placed on it. Flush, time to rebuild. Speculation rise on who the beast may be, hoping that my identity is not revealed. Because I am a beast that wish to roar no more. Drowning in my skin, tainted color keeps me in darkest nights of coffee cream. My blackness makes me want to scream. Different shades within the face, the melting pot of a race. Black.
Good evening and welcome to the Alvis Evening of Light. Please take your seats. Our program will begin shortly.
soul makes you stare. Curls and waves and kinks and locks. Nothing more than forgotten lock. Courses rides in my veins. Natural locks kept in vain. Black is. I am down into a place I never been. I am looking for someone to save me. I am drowning in my shape, having curves you try to take from skin and bones to fill with meat, making me seem only as a tree, desire only for my flesh, hoping that they give a rest, 'cause black is me. I am drowning, who can save me? I need someone to help me I look upon my window pane and I see rain. Even though it falls down, I don't feel it on my skin. I only have joy in my heart once again. I have a song in my soul, and it sings once again. La 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 is the song in my heart. La 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 is the song.
Welcome to the Alvis Evening of Light. Please find your seat. Our program will begin in just 1 minute.
I see a song in my heart, and a smile everywhere I go. In my dreams, come again. La 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 is the song in my heart. La 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 is the song in my heart.
Welcome. We are honored you have joined us tonight for the Alvis Evening of Light. Our program begins now.
You're overcoming the past. Now's your chance to show your light. Go out and reach out your hand and understand that we want you to shine. Go take your bruises and pain and make a change with those as your tools. With family and friends, you won't always win, but you never will lose. You are the light, shining bright. Go and let your brilliance shine. You are our world, make us all all night. Set it like now. Set it like now. Set it like now. Repeat after me and set it like now. 1, 2, 3. Set it like now.
Shine light now.
Set it like now.
Shine light now.
Set it like now.
Shine light now. Move to your truth. You made it through. Stepping over obstacles, saying that you're back. That was whack. Practice like the distance dreams undo. You made it through. Stepping over obstacles, I have your heart. Sing it out. You will come around again.
You are the light, shining bright. Go and let your brilliance shine. You are my world, make us whole. Moving, grooving, dancing all night. Set it like now. Set it like now. Set it like now. Repeat after me and set it like now. 1, 2, 3. Set it like now.
Shine light now.
Set it like now.
Shine light now.
Set it like now.
Shine light now.
Good evening. Wasn't that powerful? Yes. How about a round of applause? If you're in your car, I want to know that you enjoyed that. You can honk your horn because we are at a drive-in event tonight. So good evening, everyone, and thank you so much for joining us in person or online for Evening of Light 2021. I'm Angela Ann, morning anchor for Wake Up CBUS on 10 TV, and I am honored to be your host tonight. And as I look around this parking lot, this is the prettiest drive-in event I have seen yet. So congratulations, Alvis, and thank you all for coming out to support. I want to hear those cars honking, especially all of you guys parked in the back. Thank you. So before we begin, just a few things to let you know. If you can't quite hear us real clearly, you can tune in to your car radio, 100.1 FM, to listen a little closer. Also, we want to hear from all of you throughout tonight's event. So if you are live streaming with us, you have a little chat feature right there. And so be sure to chat with us. You'll want to do that, and we'll tell you a little bit more why. Also, if you're taking photos of your beautiful table, your guests, and let everybody know that you're here, make sure you post your photos and your videos with the hashtag EOL 2021 for Evening of Light 2021, or the hashtag 180-degree impact. Also, we have a virtual photo booth tonight, so this is super simple. Pull out your cell phone. I know some of you have two. So you can do 2 photos. Scan that QR code that you might see at your table. Strike a pose, give me a smile, and just click away and then add that to our event gallery, and you'll see that on social media as well. Now, we have a door prize for folks who are here. You can enter to win a $250 Easton Town Center shopping spree. Complete this information card that you have on your table as well, and then our volunteers will come around and pick it up, or you can hand it to one of them if you see them passing by. Don't forget, we also have an amazing auction. This is like shopping from your seat. You don't even have to move. It's like Christmas comes early. So the site is giverg.us/Alvis. It's open until Saturday night at 8 o'clock. If you take a look, there are some amazing auction items. I just peeked a little bit. There's a vacation package to Los Cabos. There's a kid's birthday party at 10 Pin Alley, so I see a lot of kids here, so maybe you want to nudge your parents a little bit. There's also a bourbon package. I know bourbon's all the rage, so if you win that over me, I will come find you. Just kidding. Everyone bid high, bid high. That's the way you win. We want to give a thank you as well to Transit Arts, who you just heard earlier starting our program. They made that original song called Brilliance. And the video that you just watched, filmed before COVID, as you can probably tell, but really it was filled heart to heart with moments. And you could really see the love in the eyes of the children and their parents, and just how special Alvis is to all of them. Can you believe, though, that some of the families that you saw in those videos, some of them are experiencing these simple, jubilant moments for the very first time? Before coming to the Alvis Family and Children's Program, these families were separated from one another, sometimes for years, while the parents paid the price for becoming involved in the criminal justice system. But did you know that the children pay a price as well? The Alvis Family and Children's Program was created in 2014 to help repair those relationships and reconnect those families torn apart during the dark times created by addiction and justice involvement. We want to thank all the people who have supported Alvis, many of you here tonight, all of you online, because these families are moving from brokenness to brilliance because of you. Tonight, I also want to invite all of you, whether you're with us here or joining in live stream, to send messages of encouragement to these kids. So let me show you something. Got my little box of tricks down here. Each child will receive a handcrafted blanket with a pillow, just like this one. And this will help surround that child with warmth and comfort. And each of them have these little hand signals on it. I'm going to show you another one. They come in packages that look just like this. Doing good has never felt so warm. This is from a company here called Keepsake T-shirt, quilts, and blankets. They made 100 packages with a blanket, a pocket pillow, and a sign language guide for moms in their family and children's program. And these moms will be able to present these to their children as a special memory, and they may even learn some sign language together. I want to give a shout out to Meredith Crane, who owns Keepsake, for donating these for us. Meredith, if you're here, okay, I heard her somewhere over here. I heard a shout out, a honk. So thank you again, Meredith, for donating these to us. They were a nonprofit since 1998, and they had one goal: to provide meaningful employment to a community that experiences high rates of unemployment. And nearly every one of their employees are deaf or hard of hearing, and they count on this organization to create a work environment where they can succeed. So every pillow, again, has that special pocket for a child to really store their treasures. And don't children have tons of treasures they want to keep? It's just the right size to maybe hold a note, and it's a special note from you. So right now, all of you who are sitting down, or maybe if you're in your car, I want you to go to your table because you have a blank card at your table. I'd like to ask all of you to write a note of kindness and encouragement to a child. And for those of you joining us live stream, this is where you can take part as well. That chat feature right there, put your message in that chat. And then we will write that note down for those children. They will read them, and they will know that someone they've never even met wants them to be happy. Imagine that empowerment they will feel reading your message. So I'm going to give you a couple of minutes to think about maybe something positive you want to say to these children. So to help get you started, we have just a couple of examples here on the screen of what maybe you'd like to write. And again, a couple minutes, think about it. Our volunteers will be coming around to collect those cards for you, but you can see some of those messages to those kids. Make every day count. Reach high and dream big. You are amazing. I love this one. Never give up. Never give up. Here are some more messages on the screen. If you have writer's block, that's okay. We're going to help you out. Maybe think of a positive message that someone told you during a difficult time, and it really helped pull you through that. Write that down. I love it. I see some kids writing messages. This is great. So again, if you're joining us on the live stream, put it in the chat. And what's beautiful about that is you can see this waterfall effect of all these messages from people joining us online as well. How are we doing? Everyone doing okay with their messages? I see a couple nods. Yes? You can honk your horn. We're outside. We won't disturb anyone. Every day is a new beginning. That is so true. All right, so we're going to wrap up your messages. If you need a little bit more time, that's okay. We're going to have our volunteers collect those messages from you as well. So thank you again. Now, please help me welcome someone who truly lets the brilliance of children and families served by Alvis shine brightly for all to see. Alvis President and CEO, Denise Robinson. Honk your horns. You're welcome.
Thank you, Angela. Thank you, Angela. Thank you, Angela, as you walk away. Tonight's theme is Let Your Brilliance Shine Through. But I want to thank Angela so much because her brilliance always shines through. So thank you so much for being here again. Tonight's theme is Let Your Brilliance Shine. And I cannot think of another person who radiates brilliance like Angela does.
Thank you.
Good evening to all of you, and welcome here at Easton, and everyone joining us by live stream. Welcome to Evening of Light. Thanks to you, Alvis was able to serve every mother, every child, 703 of them who wanted to be a part of this program in 2020. COVID devastated families. Parents lost jobs. Loved ones became sick, and some died. School closures meant children were in danger of becoming adrift without a daily routine. They were in danger of becoming adrift, and their routines that had encompassed their instruction, friends, their meals, their books, their sports, their activities, and more were all halted. Some of our clients have their children living with them, while other children live with a caregiver while their parent is in programming at Alvis. For one group, we had to help children keep up with their schoolwork so their mothers could stay focused on treatment. For the other group, we had to keep families connected through telephone calls, virtual visits, when they could not physically be together. Throughout the year, Alvis continued our services to these vulnerable children and their parents without interruption. Let me tell you how we did that. In each arm of our program, we kicked it up a notch. We added one-on-one parent coaching sessions for the moms. Many of our parents grew up in dysfunctional homes and don't know what good parenting looks like. These individualized sessions allowed parents to share their deepest fears and get support for newly learning parenting skills. Alvis ensured that children received the technical and clinical services they needed to address trauma, as well as both existing and emerging behavioral health challenges. We created an academic environment and provided prevention and educational support services to children, making it possible to finally break devastating family cycles of educational deficits, addiction, and justice involvement. When the shutdown began, parenting classes, case management, and clinical services went virtual. Our clients did not have smartphones, and Alvis rushed to provide them. We knew it was critical to stay connected to our clients, especially during the early and uncertain times of the pandemic. Our IT staff worked tirelessly to ensure our kids and parents had the tools to use Skype, Zoom, FaceTime, and other programs to virtually attend school, counseling, and support groups. We also went way back to the old days, old school, and mailed inspirational cards and wrote letters. Volunteers helped by creating hundreds of beautiful handmade cards for parents to send to their children. We started back and forth journals. Mom writes some questions and her responses, like, when I was in the 7th grade, like you, I was most worried about someone saying something bad about me. What do you worry about most? The mother asked. Moms would mail that question to their kids, and the kids would write back. These journals have become a favorite for preteen and teenage daughters and their mothers. New needs emerged. We began doing wellness checks to see if caregivers had what they needed where their food was insecure. Struggling financially. How are the kids doing in school? Then we connected caregivers to resources. We transitioned our prevention and after-school services to become a safe and supportive classroom environment. We provided meals and snacks, and professional staff kept a close eye on our kids to see who might need help in a subject or who might be struggling with other challenges like depression and anxiety. When schools and libraries are closed, we found that many of our children no longer had access to books. So the program manager's van became a bookmobile and delivered books to children. Kids got excited about reading, and parents and children are now spending 20 to 30 minutes every day reading to each other. At one recent event, there were nearly 100 books for the children to go through. Brian, he was a 4-year-old. He dove into the pile and examined every book in the pile with relish. When he finished, he came to us with tears brimming in his eyes and sadly said, "I'm disappointed. I was hoping you'd have a book about lawnmowers." Well, Brian, we made sure we found some books with lawnmowers on them just for Brian. Again and again, our staff found a way to help parents and children connect, heal, and move forward and toward a more loving and healthy relationship. Every obstacle opened eyes to an opportunity that we could not have seen before. Some people still believe that parents with a substance use disorder or justice involvement just don't care about their children, and that is further from the truth. Nothing could be further from the truth. The parents care very much, but the diseases of addiction and other mental health disorders have prevented them from being good parents. It's not fair, but it's true. A mother struggling with parenting because she has cancer is not judged in the same way a mother who has a disease of substance use disorder. Children and parents who are coping with trauma, illness, and disruption need more than a mask and a vaccine to get through the pandemic. They need Alvis, and they need you. You hold the key to healing families, building strong communities, and letting their brilliance shine. Now, please, let's welcome Angela Ann back to the stage.
Can we please give Denise another round of applause? That was just amazing, truly amazing. The insight into what Alvis does, it warms my heart and truly brings me to tears. Denise, thank you. You know, helping to support families is why we are all here tonight. So you can do that by simply participating once again in our silent auction. And I do want to mention that our honorary family tonight, the Kellogg family, Clark Kellogg himself donated a round of golf with him and 2 of your friends. So that one is, I think, item number 2, if I recall. Just saying maybe I might have bid on that and hoping like that his height will help me in the scramble get my ball farther on that course. He's laughing because he's like, no. Just hit him straight. You can also sponsor a family. It's so easy. Again, go to your phones. Just text Alvis 2021 to this number, 41444. So text 41444 and then put in the words Alvis 2021 and follow that link. It is that simple, and your gift will help provide children and parents the tools that they need to strengthen and reshape their futures. Now, after you text your gift, we want to be sure to turn on your magic light wand. Do you guys all have these? You can't tell, but it's on. Yes, the kids are waving it up. Everyone be a kid and wave up your light wand. Every time you text, I want to see this light wand just in the air. I don't care when in this program. Interrupt me if you have to, because that means we are helping a family with every light wand that goes up. And we want to let your brilliance shine here tonight. Also want to remind everyone to complete their door prize cards, and the volunteers are walking around to collect them if you haven't yet. This is our $250 Easton Town Center shopping spree. So those volunteers have those pretty light blue caps on, and just be sure to give them to the volunteers. Now I would like to welcome our co-chairs for Evening of Light, Denise Skingle and Adam Luck. Honk your horns.
Great night. It's been my honor to co-chair this event with Adam Luck, but we have to recognize our steering committee made up of Alvis's staff, members of the Board of Trustees, and other community volunteers. Thank you so much. It was all your hard work that made this happen. As you can see, the Evening of Light shows how much our community can do to help restore families. We're very grateful for our contributors, and I'd like to recognize them for a few minutes now. First, our community partners, Accenture, AEP Foundation, Grange Insurance, and Nationwide.
Our thriving community or children sponsors are Aramark, Columbus Monthly. Our healthy family sponsor is the Easton Community Foundation. Our Bright Future sponsors are Bartha, Fifth Third Bank, Quantum Health, and Walmart. Thank you to all of our sponsors for your amazing support. Now please, let's all give them a hand.
You too can add your name to this list of amazing sponsors. Please, it's easy to do. Just text Alvis 2021 to 41444 and follow the link. Your gift helps provide children and parents tools to strengthen their relationships. After your gift, please turn on your wands so we can see this entire parking lot light up. Thank you.
If you've not had the chance to check out some of the amazing items in our online auction, you can do so at any time tonight. The auction ends Saturday at 8 p.m. There are more than 60 items, which include a food truck party for 20 people, a flight simulation experience, a bourbon package, and shopping sprees. Just go to givergy.us/Alvis to bid on your favorite items. The auction is open until Saturday at 8 p.m., and I do want to thank our auction co-chairs, Natalina Fickel and Jennifer Peterson, for their hard work and their leadership. We are honored that Ashley will join us to share her story of resilience, hope, and one where Ashley has definitely let her brilliance shine. Please welcome Ashley and her family.
Hi everyone, I'm Ashley, and these are my three beautiful children, Sierra, Savannah, and Alex. So something changed inside me while I was in prison. By the time I got to Alvis's doorstep, I really didn't want to live my life the way I had been living it. I finally knew I wanted to be better for my kids. I spent 15 long months in prison, but before that, I spent a lifetime living in my own prison. I started drinking when I was 19. When I got pregnant at 21, I stopped drinking for 2 years. Then I started using drugs when my oldest daughter was 2. First taking pills, which turned into heroin, which turned into cocaine. My parents were trying to help me, but they were really enabling me because they helped me to get to pain pills and access to money. My parents took care of my kids. I did not have to be a parent, and I wasn't mentally present. Over the past decade, I found myself in trouble with the law multiple times. Everything from pawning stolen jewelry to probation violations to domestic issues to credit card fraud. I OD'd 3 times in 1 week. I found myself without a home multiple times. I was in several relationships that weren't healthy and included nonstop drugs and domestic violence. So by the time I got to prison, I needed to make a change, not only for me, but for my children. I did everything I could while I was at Alvis. I was involved in 12-step classes, AA meetings, classes in social skills, coping skills, anger management, but most importantly, parenting classes. The Alvis parenting program taught me how to talk to my children, which helped me build a real relationship with them. I love participating in the family events at Alvis because it gave me the opportunity to see my kids and to get to know them. My mom, who had been the main caretaker for my children, fought me on custody, but I worked really hard to be reunited with my children. Alex now lives with me full time, and my daughters get to spend every school day with me and every other weekend. And now I'm in a solid relationship with a wonderful man who has 3 kids of his own. We're like the Brady Bunch. I was on unemployment because of COVID, so this past Christmas was a challenge. But Alvis provided Christmas gifts for all 6 kids, and it was amazing. Stuff for school, gloves, hats, clothing, and toys, and we are so grateful. Now I have a new job. I get to see my children nearly every day, and I know my family is headed in the right direction. And I'm so proud Sierra's getting straight A's in school. Now everything matters. Every moment matters. When you give to the Alvis Family and Children's Program, you are giving families a net to fall into that supports families like mine as we recover and reconcile. Thank you for believing in me and in my family.
Thank you, Ashley. You and your family are an inspiration to all of us. The need for holistic family services continues. Most treatment centers only center on the individual, and they leave out vulnerable parts of the family, the children. Alvis, though, provides that link and helps those children through all of the difficult changes and challenges they're going through. Your support allows children to heal with their parents, putting an end to the generational cycle of family trauma, incarceration, and/or substance misuse, providing a bright future for those families. You can make a difference tonight in the family's healing by supporting our Sponsor Family program. We'd like to invite Denise Robinson and Angela Ann to come up to help us get going on the sponsor family.
We'll get there.
Thank you. Thank you, Ashley. That was amazing. I really enjoyed talking with you earlier today, too. Your contribution tonight will provide these kids what they need to grow healthy. They will have access to family counseling, structured family activities, sit-down family meals in a safe and comfortable environment, and much-needed therapeutic time with their mothers to make crafts, play games, sing songs, read books, and simply talk. Your gift of 50, 100, 150, 200, or even more will make this happen. Help us reach our goal by donating tonight.
So it is really simple and it's very secure. Again, get out your phone and simply text Alvis 2021, ALVIS 2021, to this number, 41444. I know a lot of you have had a lot of experience with these types of texts to give. So once again, do this again. And the word Alvis is not case sensitive, okay? Use that link in the reply, text to donate, and make sure you click send. That's the way we're gonna get that money, is you gotta click send, and then enter your credit card information. And then you'll see your name recognized on our screens as well. You can also give anonymously if you like. Adam?
Don't forget the fun part. When you sponsor a family, turn on the light on your magic wand and hold it up. This is your opportunity to let your brilliance shine.
Very young children, like those in Ashley's family, get closer to their parents by playing games and doing activities together. Won't you encourage these special moments that parents can share by contributing to buy games and educational materials tonight? Please get your phone out and text now.
So research shows that parental incarceration can be more detrimental to a child's development than divorce or even the death of a parent. The Family and Children's Program shows kids that they matter. Parents miss their soccer games, maybe a school play, or those awards banquets. Alvis helps by showing that another adult in their life cares. We listen and we make those children feel valued and special for the people who they are. Again, please help us sponsor a family like Ashley's, $50 or $100 or whatever you can afford, and really show these families that they are loved and not forgotten.
Do you remember the fun you had on your birthday when you were a kid? It was that special day of the year when it was all about you. You were the center of attention. Birthdays can be the opposite of fun for children of parents who are incarcerated. In fact, that day can remind kids of their loneliness. You can bring joy to the lives of Alvis kids. Donate right now and you will feel good knowing that you brought the smile back to a child's face. What's a smile worth? You decide, but why not make a donation big enough so all of the kids in the program can join the party? Let's see some more $200 gifts light up the room.
And again, I want to remind everyone, Alvis 2021, and that text number is 41444.
Thank you, Angela. We're doing great here, and those of you joining us virtually, we haven't forgotten you. Please let your light shine too and help these families. Just to remember, many of these kids, if they're not through our program, only see their parents in prison. That's no place for a kid to enjoy time with their parent. Please help. Text now. Thank you.
We know the importance of exposing kids to educational experiences like the zoo. But for caregivers of Alvis children, that can be an expensive proposition. Admission for a youngster plus one adult and parking can run up to $40. Add in money for snacks and souvenirs and the cost is beyond the means of many caregivers. You can give children the gift of a zoo outing tonight. If you want kids to see lions, tigers, and bears, we need your support. Please donate at least $50 so one kid can go to the zoo. Go ahead and donate $200 for a whole family.
Kids can benefit through art therapy too. I know my kids did. Alvis kids enjoy making arts during our family activities, but that takes money for supplies. Sponsor a family so we can bring music and painting into the lives of our Alvis kids and help enrich, uplift, and inspire the best in them. Your gift will make a difference like it did for my family.
And as many of you know who have supported Alvis through the years, you know that grandparents are often the ones raising the children. Imagine yourself as a grandparent thinking your days of child rearing are over, only to become responsible for an energetic young boy or young girl. These older adult caregivers may be working and have little time or money for the parties, the outings, and all the other treats that children desire as they grow up. With your help tonight, our Alvis kids get those parties, they get those outings, and they get those special memories that really make them feel special as family members. So once again, consider the caregivers as you make the sponsor a family donation in their honor.
You've had a chance to get to know Ashley throughout the evening. People who have attended Alvis's Evening of Light in past years helped pave the way so that Ashley's family could get the support that they need from the Family and Children's Program. Please open your hearts and your wallets and sponsor a family so that more families can benefit. Please do it right now and make a difference in the lives of families in our community.
So I'm trying to get Alex to come up here because I want to thank all of you for your generous support. Alex, can you wave your wand high for us? Real high. He's like, I'm turning it on. There you go. This is what happens when you have a kid and you have spare wands when they drop it. Here's another one. But listen, kids like Alex, Ashley's kids, the kids in Alvis, they need your support tonight. And we want to see those wands high up in the air every time we see a donation. I think we might have a number on our screen. Maybe I'll keep my fingers crossed. But if not, just know that your donation, again, is helping the Alvis Family and Children's Program. That number, 41444, and then text the word Alvis 2021. There it is. Hey, honk your horns, friends. Thank you so much to all the people who have donated. Just even tonight, keep going. Look at that thermometer going up, 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 just like our temperatures tonight, right? Who cares? We'll sweat it out. We want to break that thermometer. So again, when you see your name, throw that light wand up high. And again, thank you all for showing your brilliance. How about a big round of applause again for Denise Skingle, Adam Luck for being our co-chairs. Thank you so very much. And Ashley and her children for sharing your story tonight. Thank you all so very much. Alex said, "Can I go now?"
That was actually me.
Oh, that was Adam. Never mind. She said that was his third time asking that. So good, so good. Such a special night, right, Denise? Evening of Light, as you can see, is all about our families. It is our tradition to gather together to raise money and support all these families. It's also an Evening of Light tradition to honor an extraordinary Central Ohio family with the Alvis Family of the Year Award. This is to recognize their outstanding philanthropy and their leadership and their volunteerism, but also just how they gave of their hearts to Alvis.
Each family we've honored at previous Evening of Light celebrations has made a commitment to improving lives and serving our community.
Hi, I'm Jane Grody-Abel, and I'm proud that the Grody family was the very first Alvis Family of the Year in 2015. If you know the Grodys, you know family means everything to us. It was such an honor for our whole family to be recognized for our efforts to improve lives through our businesses. Our service to the community and civic involvement are important to us, but also to so many people in our community. The other families of the year that have been recognized are the Ingram family in 2016, the Crane family in 2017, the Kelly family in 2018, and the Schettinger family in 2019. Here is Mike Schettinger to tell you more about this year's extraordinary family of the year.
Good evening. Clark and Rosie Kellogg believe that life is a stewardship and that all they are and all they have belongs to God. I know this personally because I attend a Bible study on Friday mornings with Clark, and when he speaks, we all listen. He is a true man of God. The talents and treasure they have are to be used to encourage, help, inspire, and uplift others. Their community service and philanthropy has supported Christian ministry, education, social services, youth recreation, sports, and youth development. Clark and Rosie fell in love 40 years ago and will celebrate their 38th wedding anniversary in July. How about that? They have 3 adult children and 3 grandchildren. Clark attended The Ohio State University and excelled on the basketball team in the early 1980s. He then played in the NBA for the Indiana Pacers, then turned to broadcasting in 1987. Clark has enjoyed more than 30 years in a career in radio and television broadcasting. At CBS since 1987, Clark is a lead studio and game analyst and a familiar and trusted voice during March Madness. Rosie cherishes her role as wife, mother, gammy, nurturer, behind-the-scenes helper, and supporter.
Together, Clark and Rosie have invested their time, their talents, and their treasure in numerous organizations. The Afrocentric Personal Development Shop, Alvis, Athletes in Action, Big Brothers, Big Sisters, the list goes on and on. The Ohio State University, my alma mater too, so I always have to give them a shout out. So the Reeb Avenue Center, Westerville Area Resource Ministry, and I'm only reading a part of the list. The list goes on and on. The Clark and Rosie Kellogg's family contributions have helped strengthen our community while demonstrating integrity and compassion for individuals and families throughout our community. Clearly, the Kellogg stewardship has made a lasting impression on families throughout Central Ohio.
So I'd like to ask the Clark and Rosie Kellogg family to please join us on stage and accept the 2021 Alvis Family of the Year Award.
Thank you very much, Mike and Denise. On behalf of our entire family, obviously we have part of the family here, but our 2 boys are not able to be with us as they're out of town. But I gratefully and humbly accept this recognition from the Alvis House with really great humility and thanksgiving. Obviously, being highlighted for what I consider and what we consider to be part of our responsibility as human beings to love God and to love others through acts of stewardship and kindness and philanthropy are how I was raised and part of who I am and who we are as individuals and as a family. So I'm extremely grateful to join the other families that have been honored here in Central Ohio over the last 6 years. It's a tremendous list of great contributors to the impact and uplift of those in our community. So we're extremely grateful and humbled by this honor. I would like to take a moment to simply commend Denise Robinson, her leadership team, and all of those who work at Alvis House. Because the work they do, as you heard in the testimony, and many of you have supported the work for years and even decades, know how life-changing and transforming the work is that Alvis House does with men and women and family and children, those who have been engaged with the justice system, those who have dealt with the awful disease of addiction and substance abuse, children that are impacted as a result of that, the developmentally challenged in our community. Alvis House offers not just programs, but people who have compassion and a heartbeat for really giving folks a chance to move forward in a new and better way so that they can have brighter days. And I'd also like to thank all of the sponsors that have made tonight possible and past Evening of Lights celebrations possible. Your support is significant and making a lasting impact on the lives of those in our community who need assistance and help and love and care. Man, it's amazing what can happen when we all choose to do what we can to help other people, and to do it from a place of not how much you have or don't have, but from a willingness to see others move towards their best version of themselves. So thank you so much for this recognition. It's wonderful to be part of an evening where not only are we honored, but more importantly, the work of Alvis House is exalted and lifted up and allowed to shine. And I trust all of you will continue to offer your support in all the ways that you can, because it's work that changes lives. I'll close with this. There's a favorite passage of mine in the Bible, in the book of Proverbs. It simply says, "A generous man will prosper. Those who refresh others will themselves be refreshed." We've been extremely refreshed and blessed by this honor and recognition. And I trust all of you, as you support this work, feel refreshed and blessed because of the difference you're making in the lives of others. So on behalf of our family, we say thank you and God bless you. Thank you.
Congratulations again, Clark, Rosie, the Kellogg family. As I said, he's a little taller than me, so hold on. Here we go. So much better. Don't forget, you can golf with Clark Kellogg, but you have to bid high in that auction item, right? He just put it in there. I don't even care where the golf course is. You get to golf with Clark Kellogg. Just what?
It's a top 50 golf course in the country.
A top 50 golf course in the country. Is there a beach nearby? Just curious. I'm just saying, like, I'd pay a little more for that. So anyways, the auction, it closes Saturday night, 8 p.m., I believe it is. Yes? 8. We'll say 8. Might be 9, but make it 8. So make sure you got to be the last one to bid high to win that. All right, so we have had truly an uplifting and inspiring, just a heartfelt evening of light tonight. And I think we all saw the brilliance shine with what Alvis does for all our families. We want to thank all of you who are here tonight, online, at the drive-in event, for your support for our families and children. I especially want to thank our community partners as we take a look at that thermometer gauge. I love it. It keeps going up. These are our community partners who have really stepped up to help out Alvis. And you can see we have Accenture, American Electric Power Foundation, and Grange, and Nationwide. If you're with these companies, give yourselves a little pat on the back, honk your horn. Let's give them applause for what they do day in and day out. So now's the time we are going to learn who is the lucky winner of that $250 shopping spree at Easton Town Center. We also have something really special at the end of the night, so don't click off if you're joining us on the live stream. But I do want to invite our auction co-chairs tonight to join me here on stage. They've collected your cards, so Natalina Fickle and Jen Peterson. Natalina, Jen, put the wine glass down. Just kidding. They're going to be able to pick the card and let you know who is going on a fantastic shopping spree, which, by the way, if you have not visited Easton in a while, this place has just added so many amazing restaurants and shops, and hopefully with, less restrictions, we can go shop. All right, Jen, you ready? Hi. How are you?
So happy
Good to see you. Thank you again for this donation. So you get to pick the lucky winner. Wow. Yes. No peeking, no peeking. I'm going to give her the honor of reading the winner as well.
Okay.
Okay.
Oh, that looks like the wrong card. Ooh. We need to pick one of these smaller ones. I was going to say, that doesn't seem they're in the same container. Okay.
I promise you, there are 2 different types of cards in there, so she's not like putting names back that she doesn't like. I promise.
Put herself back.
Okay.
All right, Elon Sims, are you here?
Oh, yes.
Over there? Should Elon come on up?
No, we're gonna have Elon go and pick up the prize at the welcome tent. So
Excellent.
Elon's coming up. Congratulations, Jen Peterson with the Easton Town Center. Thank you again, and Adelina, we appreciate it as well. Now, to conclude our program tonight, I want to welcome back Transit Arts because they are going to perform for us tonight a very special song. And this is one that all of you helped create. Yes, all of you here tonight in person and on our live stream. Transit Arts took the words and the phrases that you wrote to the children earlier tonight, and they used them in creating the ending to the song that you heard at the beginning of this program. Think about that. They didn't have much time, but they did it. So they will close out our program tonight. So very cool and so very grateful for all of you supporting Evening of Lights. Please welcome back Transit Arts.
Check 1, 2, 2. You're overcoming the past. Now your chance to show your light. Go out and reach out your hand and understand that we want you to shine. Go take your bruises and pain and make a change with those attitudes. With family and friends, you won't always win, but you never will lose. Are the light shining bright. Go and let your brilliance shine. You are our world, make us whole. Grooving, dancing all night. Shoulda like now, shoulda like now, shoulda like now. Repeat after me, I shoulda like now. 1, 2, 3, shoulda like now.
Say it like now.
I shoulda like now.
Say it like now.
Shoulda like now.
Say it like now.
Yeah, now. Family is everyone that encourages you. So now, go high and dream big. Reach for the stars, you are wonderful. So go ahead and live. I care for you, you are love. So fly high and dream big. Aim for the stars, keep your dreams alive. Your light should not be hid. Share, receive immeasurable love. Let your light high go and sing. I love you. You know what? It's just bursting at the seams. I may not know you, but love I will always bring. So go forth, punch, love, kick out and scream. Are the light shining bright. Go and let your brilliance shine. You are our world, make us whole. We're moving, grooving, dancing all night. Shoulda like now, shoulda like now, shoulda like now. Repeat after me, shoulda like now. 1, 2, 3, shoulda like now.
Say it like now.
Shoulda like now.
Say it like now.
Shoulda like now.
Say it like now.
Let's take it to the bridge.
Your story will be someone else's survival guide. Again, your story will be someone's survival guide. Building up hopes and dreams for a new generation. Making every day count on your journey to success. Flying high and dream big. Your moment is a moment. You can't control Let your light shine and grow. I may not know you, but I love you. So I will bring you on with me, and we fly high and higher.
You are the light, shining bright. So go and let your brilliance shine. You are our world, make us whole. So moving, grooving, dancing. You are the light, shining bright. Go and let your brilliance shine. You are our world, make us whole. Moving, grooving, dancing all night. Shut it like now. Shut it like now. Shut it like now. We'll be after me. Shut it like now. 1, 2, 3. Shut it like now.
Shine your light now.
Shut it like now.
Shine your light now.
Shut it like now.
Shine your light
Let your
now.
brilliance shine.
Thank you, everyone. Again, we are Transit Arts, and I hope you had an amazing time.